What's up, everybody? I am here with my WWE Summerslam 2018 prediction video right here. It's going to be on the WWE Network this Sunday. First, we're going to start off with Rusev and Lana. One side. Almas and Vega on the other side. Tag match. Now, what I think is going to happen is Almas and Vega are going to win. It's going to be the same scenario with Aiden English causing the match. Or maybe he does right this time. Maybe he does right this time. And but still Almas and Vega still end up picking up the victory. Even though Aiden English is out there to help, they're still gonna win. Next on the card, you have, what's next on the card? Unbelievable. Next on the card, you have, Cedric Alexander taking on Drew Gulak for the Cruiserweight title, right? The Cruiserweight title is on the line here. Yeah, it's the Cruiserweight Championship. Cedric Alexander won at WrestleMania for the title. I think of Cedric Alexander, you have a long reign. So right here, Cedric Alexander keeps the belt. And maybe in a rematch, Drew Gulak wins. But who cares? It's the Cruiserweights, right? Really, nobody cares because up to this day, I feel like still nobody really cares. So, moving on to the next match, you have the Raw Tag Team titles on the line as the B Team, your tag team champions, on one side. They go up against the Revival, Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder. And I think what you do is, well, I don't know. I don't know. It's like the whole thing with the B Team. Just, I don't know. Keep it going, I guess. B Team retain the tag team titles. Next up on the card, you have a rematch. It is Constable Baron Corbin going up against Finn Balor. And I think just Finn Balor, because there was no build up or no hint somewhere that the demon was going to come up. So just regular Finn Balor. And of course, Finn Balor needs to win, right? He won last time. I hate big trucks freaking going by my house. But he needs to win again because, you gotta build sometime down the line, you gotta build him for a championship belt. Build Finn Balor for a championship belt. That's all I gotta say about that. Next up on the card, you have the SmackDown Women's Championship. It is the champion, Carmella. The challenger, Becky Lynch. It was supposed to be a one-on-one match. But then you had a new challenger, the Nature Girl. Woo! Charlotte Flair. That was a triple threat for the SmackDown Women's Championship. And I think it's overdue. Everybody would think that it's Charlotte. And she's going to win because she's a Flair. and she's already like a 5 or 6 time women's champion coming into this, right? And she's gonna win again, and but give it to Becky Lynch, all right? Give it to Becky Lynch. You built an undefeated streak with the B team. You're building a streak with Becky Lynch. Keep it going. Straight fire as Becky Lynch takes the SmackDown Live Women's Championship from Carmella. Ending that freaking it was just like reign of Carmella. Next on the SummerSlam card, you have a match for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships. It will be the Bludgeon Brothers defending their SmackDown Tag Team titles against the New Day. And which member of the New Day is it going to be? Is it going to be Kofi and Big E? Is it going to be Kofi and Xavier Woods? Is it going to be Xavier Woods and Big E? Two of those three will be in the ring to face the Bludgeon Brothers. And, well, I say take it away from the Bludgeon Brothers. Because it's the New Day. The new WWE SmackDown Tag Team Champions. The New Day. For the 5th time, I believe, right? We'll win it. Anyways, moving on to the next match on the card. It will be for the United States Championship, as you have the face-painted warrior Jeff Hardy going up against Shinsuke Nakamura and Randy Orton, the Viper, the Apex Predator, the man with 3 letters, the RKO. Randy Orton, will he be getting involved? I say you make once again Jeff Hardy win by disqualification because Randy Orton is going to get involved. It's gonna further a feud into Night of Champions or whatever the next pay-per-view is gonna be for September. Randy Orton versus Jeff Hardy. Or maybe Randy Orton is going to take out Jeff Hardy and then he's going to face Shinsuke Nakamura. Anyways, Jeff Hardy for the win. Disqualification. Shinsuke keeps the belt. Moving on to your next match. It is Kevin Owens. He is there to take the Money in the Bank briefcase away from the Monster in the Bank, Braun Strowman. He is the Money in the Bank holder. Kevin Owens wants to take it away from him, and if Braun Strowman gets counted out or DQ, ding boom 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 boom, ring the bell, he will lose the Money in the Bank briefcase to Kevin Owens. And Braun Strowman wins, alright? Braun Strowman wins, okay? Because you don't want to have somebody win. Oh, you did it with Edge. It could happen. Kevin Owens could win, but I still stick with Braun Strowman. Remember when Edge took it away from Mr. Kennedy? Remember that? 2007. It could happen, but I'm still sticking with Braun Strowman to keep that briefcase. And maybe cash it in later in the show. Who knows? But next on that card, you move on to your Raw Women's Championship match. You have in one corner, you have Ronda Rousey taking on your women's champion, Alexa Bliss. I don't know. You want to get the belt off Alexa Bliss, but I don't think it's time for Ronda to do it. I don't think she only had like 4 matches, 3 or 4 matches so far, and you're just gonna give it to her? No. Alexa Bliss, it pains me to say, is gonna retain the Raw Women's title. Now you move on. You have your Intercontinental Championship match. It is in one corner. You have your Intercontinental Champion, Mr. Show-Off, Dolph Ziggler. In his corner, it's a psychotic or Irishman or whatever he wants to call it, taking on Seth freaking Drew McIntyre is in his corner. Is in Dolph Ziggler's corner. Oh my God, I'm getting discombobulated over here. Dolph Ziggler or Drew McIntyre in the corner takes on Seth freaking Rollins with a lunatic fringe in his corner. I wanted to remember the freaking, what did Seth say about Drew McIntyre, about I psychotic Irish Scottish guy, whatever Drew McIntyre is, I don't know. Sometimes it's just like but we gotta do this. Seth Rollins and Dolph Ziggler. That's all you have to care about. Intercontinental title. Seth Rollins. Give it to Seth Rollins. You know why? Seth Rollins is going to win the Intercontinental title. It's going to set up a feud and a heel turn for Mr. Dean Ambrose, because he wants back the Intercontinental Championship that he should have never lost against The Miz. How about that? And then it's going to be the feud of why Dean Ambrose was injured, because Seth Rollins was the one that did the suicide dive, and Dean Ambrose was there, and he hit Dean Ambrose and Samoa Joe, and he got injured, and he's going to blame it on that, and that's how he's going to turn heel. Seth Rollins is going to win the belt, and then that's going to be the feud. So here we go. That's what's going to happen. Now you move on to 8 years in the making. We're going to cut this video shorter. 8 years into the making, The Miz goes one-on-one with Daniel Bryan. Do you give it to Daniel Bryan? I think you would give it to Daniel Bryan, but I think because Mr. McMahon and Triple H and Stephanie, the B+ player thing, they're gonna put it, hey writers, this is what's gonna happen. Oh, you have Daniel Bryan to win the match? Oh no, that's wrong. He's still the B+ player. Give it to the Miz. Miz is gonna win. Miz is gonna be like, you son of a bitch. And then Miz is gonna win. Don't demonetize me because I said the B word. Please. Anyways, you have the Miz winning that match. It's going to further the feud. We're running on time here. We're going on 15 minutes in this video. And we're going to go to the WWE Championship match. It is the champion, AJ Styles. AJ Styles. It is the house that AJ Styles built. And then he's going up against the challenger, Samoa Joe. Joe. The Samoan submission machine. Samoa Joe is your new WWE champion. And you're gonna put your face in the screen like this, like Samoa Joe does. And you'll spit. Samoa Joe is your new WWE champion, defeating AJ Styles. Because AJ, I know, it's you, I don't know. It's just, maybe you just gotta give it an end at some point, And that's why Samoa Joe takes it. Now, you move on to the main event. Oh yeah, you got Elias. Elias performs in the ring singing one of his songs that he made for his CD. Elias will be performing. WWE stands for Walk with Elias. And then Bobby Lashley will do some Bobby Lashley things that Bobby Lashley does. Now, you move on to your main event. It's going to be the main event because it features the big dog, Roman Reigns. And he will take on the Beast, the man that never shows up. And that's why Roman Reigns should take the Universal title away from your current champion, Brock Lesnar. Roman Reigns, Superman punch, spare, Superman punch, spare, Superman punch, spare, repeat, takes the Universal Championship. And I don't even want to say if Braun Strowman cashes in. But one way or another, this is what's going to happen. Either Paul Heyman joins forces with Roman, or joins forces with Braun Strowman, who cashes in. Either way, we're going to have a new Universal Champion by the end of SummerSlam. Bet my bottom dollar, son, as Stone Cold will say. And that is my predictions. Leave a like, leave a comment, tap that little bell so you don't miss the upload. Hit that subscribe button, then tap that little bell so you don't miss the upload. And I am out here.